Hello, AIESEC UK. My name is Aditya, and I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce myself as an applicant to MC UK for the term 2019-2020. I'm applying for the MCVP IGT role, and I just wanted to acquaint you with who I am and what dreams and hopes I have for the entity. I'm 23 years old. I graduated in mechanical engineering last year, and I started my AIESEC journey in 2015. As a member, I was recruited in AIESEC in Navi Mumbai, my home LC. 1.5 month into the term, I was offered this opportunity to apply for an LCVP, and I did. I jumped at the chance, and I did not completely know what I was getting into, but I knew for sure that this was an opportunity, a challenge that I knew would would kind of push me out of my comfort zone, and I really, really, really wanted to take it. The most important thing that I learned from it was that it's important to learn on the go. And because there is no time to actually stop, there's no time to pause, there's no time to look back. What only matters is what you do in the moment. Inside my LCVP term, I faced a lot of challenges, especially in terms of managing my academics, managing my personal life, and I had a couple of health scares during the term, but I think I turned out to be way stronger than I thought that I was. At the end of my LCVP term, I left the organization. I did not intend to go back, but in 2017, after being out of the organization for 8 or 9 months or so, I felt that I felt that I still belong to an organization and a vision, and I really, really, really wanted to jump back. I really wanted to contribute in a sense that whatever I had learned through my experience, I wanted to grow through it and try to contribute as much as I could to the people around me, which is why then I applied to MC Denmark, and I'm an MCVP right now. I'm MCVP ICX for AIESEC in Denmark. My experience has been amazing here, but I'm actually looking for a larger challenge. I'm looking for something that is going to confuse me, something that is going to frustrate me at times, but also something that is going to ultimately give a very silent joy of achievement and of creating an impact. For AIESEC in UK, my theme of applying is breakthrough, because I believe that the way that AIESEC in UK has grown in the past few years and the way that its products have been shaped up, the people have been brought up, I believe that this term needs to be and can be the breakthrough that the organization has needed for a long time, both in terms of products and people. One of the most important things that I learned throughout my journey was that people are extremely important to the organization. They're the key to everything that you do. And I suppose that the whole of my application, the theme of my application, the whole idea of wanting to have a breakthrough is actually leveraging people, their skills, their motivation, and at the end, having a perfect plan to execute wherever and whatever we choose to do. AIESEC in UK has been an interesting entity, but in a national sense, in a geopolitical sense, there's a lot of changes that are going on in the country that I believe AIESEC in UK can be a part of and can contribute to in a larger sense. The rise of nationalism, for example, has been evident across Europe, and as young people who are part of an organization that is democratic and that seeks to promote internationalization, I believe that we play an extremely important role in how things are going and the decisions that are being made. As I was speaking before, the theme for my application is breakthrough, and I really, really, really believe that with the kind of resources that the entity has and the kinds of plans that the MCP elect has, it will be very much possible to leverage the power of having this vision, of having this dream, and allowing ourselves to go as far as we can, and at the same time sticking to our own why, how, and what. Um, I believe that as an MCVP, you would see me as someone who's always chasing perfection in that sense, and having this very resilient mindset of not giving up. One of the few things that I have had the honor of experiencing throughout my AIESEC journey is the power of resilience. And even to this day, I am very, very, very much attached to the idea that It does not matter how hard it is, it does not matter how challenging it might seem, there is always a way. And this is the mindset and this is the attitude that I want to bring to AIESEC in UK. I believe that my past experiences can contribute very, very, very positively to the way that we want to grow in the next year. Um, I also want to emphasize on the fact that as I'm applying for MCVP IGT, the reason why I'm actually doing it is because although UK is a global business powerhouse, I see that the presence of AIESEC in UK has been lacking in some sense, and I believe that with the plan that I would want to have with AIESEC in UK and the rest of the team, I believe that we can increase our corporate footprint to a larger extent, and we can actually deliver experiences that matter, actually create brand ambassadors that can 10, 20 years down the line go back and reflect on their experiences that they had with AIESEC in UK. I being an EP myself, sometime in the past, I know how important it is for us to give good experiences, and that is one part of global talent that I really, really, really closely stick to, is to give people good, perfect, and experiences that they can actually reflect upon sometime later in the future. I hope that my application serves its purpose, and I hope that me as a person am enough for the challenge. I really believe that whichever challenge we face as an entity further on, it can always be tackled in the sense that we need to come together, we need to collaborate, and we need to kind of have this vision where everybody works together to it and not individually or separately. Thank you so much for hearing me out, and I really, really, really hope to see you in UK.